In a quiet monastery high up in the mountains, there lived many lanterns. They were used by the monks every evening to light the winding path to the prayer hall. Among them was a grand, bright lantern that shone with a strong, steady light. It was proud and perfect. And then there was a little lantern. It was not as bright, and it had a small problem. Its flame would always flicker and dance. Every evening, as the monks walked, the big lantern would light the path perfectly. It would look at the little lantern's unsteady light and say, "Look at you, flickering away. Your light is so weak and shaky. You are of no use. You just make confusing shadows on the path." The little lantern would say nothing. It felt a deep sadness in its heart. It tried its best to hold its flame steady, but the flicker would always return. Slowly, the little lantern started to believe that it was useless. It felt ashamed of its flicker. One evening, it couldn't hold its sorrow any longer. It spoke to the oldest monk in a tiny, wavering voice. "Master, I am so sorry. I am a broken lantern. I cannot provide a good, steady light. My flicker is my failure. I am worthless." The old monk looked at the little lantern with kind eyes and smiled gently. "Why do you say that, little one?" "Because my flaw wastes the oil and doesn't light the path properly," the little lantern whispered, its flame trembling with emotion. The monk's smile widened. "What you see as a flaw, I see as a special gift. Tonight, don't come with the others. I will take you somewhere else, and you will understand." Later that night, the monk took the little lantern not to the main path, but to a quiet, hidden garden behind the monastery. The garden was dark and silent. "Now," the monk said softly, "just shine your light for me." The little lantern did as it was told, its flame flickering gently in the darkness. And then something magical happened. From the petals of the night-blooming flowers, tiny winged creatures emerged. They had wings that shimmered like silver dust. They were the shy moon moths, which were scared of bright, harsh lights and only came out in the deepest night. But the little lantern's soft, flickering light didn't scare them. It was gentle, like a dancing star. The moon moths flew towards the little lantern and began to dance around it, their silver wings creating a breathtaking, silent spectacle in the dark. The little lantern watched, speechless. It had never seen anything so beautiful. The old monk whispered, "Do you see? The big, steady lantern is useful for the main path, but its light is too strong and too harsh for this secret garden. It would only scare these beautiful creatures away. Only your gentle, flickering light can invite them to dance. Your so-called flaw is the very thing that makes this magic possible." The little lantern's flame burned a little brighter, no longer with shame, but with a warm, happy glow. It understood that its purpose was different, but just as important. The old monk looked at the lantern with love and said, "You thought your flicker was a weakness, but that flicker brings a unique beauty to the world that no steady light ever can. You are not broken, little friend. You are exactly as you are meant to be." Friends, just like the little lantern, we all have our own flickers, the things we see as our flaws or weaknesses. We compare ourselves to others who seem stronger or more perfect, but we must remember that our flaws can be our greatest gifts. They make us unique and allow us to bring a special kind of light into the world that no one else can. Don't be ashamed of your flicker. Let it dance.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Life Lessons for more inspiring content.